Now I am taking a new question of mathematics, that is, if 15 men complete a work in 16 days. Here 15 men complete a work in 16 days. If 24 men are employed, then the time required to complete the work will be how much? Now, if 24 men employed, if 24 men are working the same work, that is A work, then how much time required to complete the work? So, for solution of this question, we have applied a new formula that is very helpful to resolve such type of questions. Here, the formula is that there are two groups. In first group, suppose M1 persons are completing the work W1 work in D1 days, and the time in hour and minute required is T1H, and getting the earning per day earning is R1. This is the relation of a group. There are two groups. In first group, M1 persons doing work W1 in D1 days, time is T1H, and their per day earning is R1. Similarly, in second group, M2 persons doing work W2 in D2 days, and time required is T2H, and day earning is R2. So here M1 D1 T1 upon W1 R1 is equal to M2 D2 T2 W2 and R2. This will be formula. Any first group work M1 D1 T1, you multiplied by M1 D1 T1. And these time taken here, HH is common, so we cut this. So we have taken time this T1, M1 D1 T1, M2 D2 T2. And this T1 we calculated in 1 unit, hour or second. So I am taking this T1. M1 D1 T1 multiplied by W1 divided by W1 R1. This is the work done. This is the wage per day earning. This is equal to M2 D2 T2 and W2 R2. From this relation we can resolve the above question. Here if you see, if you have not given in the question T1H or T2H, then T1H equal to T2H. This is the case. If there is a work, then W1 equal to W2. This is the second case, and third case will be if there is no wage R1 or R2, then R1 is equal to R2. So solving this question, we see this 15 men complete a work in 16 days. If 24 men are employed, then the time required to complete the work will be how much? To solving the above question, we have see first M1. M1 is the first group man, that is 15, and our work. They will finish the 16 work in 16 days. Then D1 is equal to, that is days equal to D1 is equal to 16. But Work is a work. If 24 men are employed, then the time required to complete the work, same work, if 24, that is M2 is equal to 24, and D2 what you have to find out D2. T1 and T2 is not given in this question, so T1 equal to T2, T1 equal to T2, and here a work, only one work is going on, same work in second group are also doing, so W1 is equal to W2, and there is no option of the R1 and R2, that is the wage per day, that is the day earning. R1 or R2 day earning is not mentions in the question, so R1 equal to R2. Similarly, I am putting this all these values in this formula. M1 D1 is equal to 15 into 16, then M2 is equal to 24, and D2 we have to find out, and T1 W1 R1, W1 R1, here W1 W2 W1 and R2 is equal to R1, so all will be cut, this will be also cut, and we will get, here you see this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side, this is the equal sign, so this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. In left hand side we have written, we can write similarly 15 into 16 is equal to right hand side 24 into D2. This is the, now here the equal sign, so from this we can transfer the RHS right hand side to LHS, whole number can be transferred to this side, so same group are transferred to LS, so I have done the RHS in this side, and equal side this I will transfer to 16 into in this side. So here the multiplication, here the D2, this is the factor of 24, so D2 if you getting the value of D2, then 15 into 16 divided by 24. After simplification, 16 from 8 to the 16 and 8 3 is 24, then multiplied by 5 10. So finally we will get answer to 10 days. So here the rules is that here a rules is that there is a equal sign, then all the groups of this sign can be transferred to this side, and if there is, this is the rule, and next rule is, if there is a multiplication factor, suppose A into B is equal to C and D, C into D, then this A is the multiplication factor of B, then if you find out B is equal to C into D, because here is the multiplication sign, and if you find out B, then this will be converted in division sign. So I bring it this, you can write this, also. Now you can find out this A also. If A you have find, then C cross D upon that will be B, because B is the multiplication factor of A. So multiplication factor if you have removed, then this will transfer into division. Right now this can be also written as C cross D is equal to A and cross B. You can find this C or D value accordingly this. So C can be write A cross B upon D, and similarly you can find D is equal to A cross B upon C. This is the same because this is the formula, this is the rule you have to remember. This will be helpful to solve the question. Thank you. We will meet in new episodes with a new question of time and work. Thank you.